Hello, good morning. This is a quick video on how to load packages in R. I'm sharing this file with you. So there are many ways by which you can load a particular package in R. What we have learned to date is the regular way, the usual way, which is to write this code in install that packages and then put in quotes whatever package you'd like to install. Then after you have installed it, then to load that particular package, you type library or require. So for example, if we want to load this particular package, dlookr, you write install that packages dlookr. Okay, and I'm sorry, it restarts. And then after you install that package, you you load that package. Okay, so let's say you type library and then d lookr. So that's how you make this the functionalities of this package available. Now that's good if you're only loading a few packages. But what if you have several packages that you need to install? So I have here just examples of packages which I would need. So for example, we have ggplot2, readexcel, dplyr, tidyr, etc. Now, how do you install these packages? So I'm going to discuss here three ways by which you can install and load particular packages. The first way uh, is to create a vector, okay, and then write some particular codes in order to install it and to load it. The second way is to use the pacman package, and the third way is to use the librarian package. So I'm discussing here three ways to install and load packages. So let's start with the first one. Uh, so we create an object called, here I'm creating this object called packages, and here are the names of the packages that I want to install. Now I'm not going to use this because it will take long. So let me just create another package by the name of, I'll call it packages one. And let's just try to install these three packages, tidyverse, flextable, and do dlookr. So let me create this object. Let me run that. And then you can now see that I have here a vector containing this characters, tidyverse, flextable, and dlookr. The next thing that I'm going to do is to install the packages that have not yet been installed. So this code will now install those packages that have not yet been installed and ignore those that have already been installed. So let me uncomment this. So this is the code chunk. Installed packages, I'm creating an object called installed underscore packages. Okay, but before I go there, notice here that there's this one. There's this function called install. Okay, here install that packages. Right. If I copy this, let me copy this code, Control C, Control V, and if I run this installed that packages, maybe I'll give it a name. Let's create an object called IP installed packages alt minus. All right. So if I run this, Control Enter, I'm having here in my environment an object. Okay, IP. Okay, so if I load this, if I access this, okay, you have here a it looks like a list. You have these packages. Okay, 16 columns all in all. So we have here the different columns. All right, 624 entries, which means that in my machine I have 624 packages that have been installed. Okay, so that's the packages that have been installed in my machine, in my computer. And if you take a look at this is the package. This is the library path where it can be found in my computer, and then the version and its dependence. So for example, for this particular package AER, it's dependent on R 3.0, and then it also depends on this other package, car, LM test, sandwich, survival, and zoo. And then it also imports, if I take a look at alpha, let's see. Let's look for tidyverse. So tidyverse, okay, here, tidyverse. So the version is 1.3.2 and it depends on R 3.3 version. And then it also imports, once you install that package, it also imports the Bloom package, CLI, Crayon, dbplyr, etc. It includes the other packages, including ggplot2, which we noted before that when we install tidyverse, it comes with other packages. Right, so these are the list, quite a lot. Tibble, string R, etc. Okay, so let's go back to our code. So here I'm creating an object called installed underscore packages. And then we start first with packages one, which is the object that we created consisting of tidyverse, flex table, and dlookur. And then here it says in the row names of installed packages. So we have looked at that. These are the row names. See, these are the row names of this object IP, which consists of the packages that have already been installed in my computer. So what's happening here is that it will take a look at the row names of this object in installed packages, which I can call IP. I could have replaced this by IP. Okay. If I call this IP here, IP, row names of IP. Okay. If any of the if any in the installed packages is equal to false. So for example, I'm looking at packages one, right? Tidyverse, flex table, and dlookur. If any of this cannot be found in the row names of the installed packages, then what will happen is that it will install the packages. Install the packages coming from package one, okay? Those that are not included in the installed underscore packages. So in other words, if it will take a look at the packages that you have already installed coming from IP, and then it will compare this object packages one. If tidyverse, for example, is not in the row names of IP, then it will install it. Okay, it will install those in the packages one that are not found in installed packages. All right. So if I run this, okay, I now have this one. Okay, installed underscore packages, and here it says true, true, true. Okay, which means that uh, that these three packages are already installed in my installed packages IP object. Okay, so in case they have not yet been installed, okay, it will appear false, 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 and the next step will be to do this function. Okay, so here I'm using the invisible function and then lapply. Okay, from packages one, and uh, it will load it library, and then character that only is equal to true. So what's happening here? We're using here the lapply function to call the library. Okay, so lapply from packages one library, which means it will load library or require, and then character only true, which means it will get those packages in packages one and then load it to library. So if I run this, okay, so it loaded those packages, which are tidyverse, flex table, and dlookur. Okay, so this is let's say a bit more efficient than loading, running install.packages packages and then library one at a time. Okay, so another way to load your package is using the pacman package. So first we install the pacman package. So I won't install it anymore because it's already installed in my machine. Anyway, I'll do that. So once we have installed the pacman package, in fact, why don't we? Okay, let's wait for it. So after it has installed, then let's just check pacman, what this package does. Yeah, or I can go here to packages and then type p pac pacman, oops, pacman under packages, pac m here, pacman, and it's a package management tool. Package management. All right, so the description file is this one. Okay, so pacman is a package management tool, and the creator was Tyler Winker, and it allows us to imports. These other packages are also imported when you import pacman. And then what does this package do? Tools to more conveniently perform tasks associated with add-on packages. Pacman conveniently wraps library package and related functions. Okay, so it makes loading packages a lot easier. And as I mentioned, what we can do now is, okay, once again, I'll take a look at the pacman package. There's this function pload here. P il. So there are many packages, many functions. Okay, load one or more packages. This one. So pload or package load. This is the syntax. Okay, so here are some examples. Okay, so let's do this. So I'm going to load, let's say, ggplot2, tidyr, and dplyr. So notice that once you install the pacman package, you can directly load the package itself. So if I run this, okay, then automatically it has loaded ggplot2, tidyr, and dplyr. Okay. And the last package that I want to discuss here is the librarian package. Okay, the librarian package, let's see. Okay, you have to install the package first. So install that packages. Librarian. Okay, once you install it, it should appear in your packages section. Let's go here. Librarian. Okay. Install, update, load packages from CRAN, GitHub, and Bioconductor in one step. Okay, so this is very convenient because before, when we install a package, we have to do separate uh, codes for installing and loading, or even update. Now, whether it's coming from CRAN or another source of packages in R is a GitHub, because some do not want to deposit or to submit their packages in R to CRAN, so they post it in GitHub. And there's this other one, Bioconductor, which is actually a site dedicated to biology, biological sciences, and there are many packages there about genome, about anything about biology. Okay, so this is a very important tool for biologists or for those engaged in that field of study. Okay, so unlike install.packages, packages, you can only install packages that come from CRAN. If it's coming from GitHub, then you will have to use another package called DevTools. Okay, I'll leave you class to learn about that. For librarian, it doesn't matter whether the package comes from CRAN or from GitHub or from Bioconductor. You can load those packages. So what happens here? The librarian package allows, okay, let me see. Okay, so you can use the shelf function in librarian in order to install automatically and load the packages that are not yet installed in a single function. Okay, the function accepts packages from CRAN and GitHub, and should I say here, let's add here bio CRAN, GitHub, and Bioconductor. Bioconductor for as long as the package Bioconductor is installed. So you have to install this first, Bioconductor. Okay, let me see if I have that. I think I have that. Bio. Okay, here. Oops. No, it's not. Okay. Assesses the Bioconductor project, which means I have to install that package first. So let me install that. Install that packages. Bioconductor. Let me see if my spelling is, I think it is. Install that packages, okay. And it should appear here in my packages. Okay, so if I have installed the Bioconductor package in my, cannot open, why is that? Something's wrong with my, a version of this package is available. So just like this class, I cannot install Bioconductor from CRAN. I have to use either GitHub itself, okay, in order to install that package. So there are packages that cannot be directly accessed from CRAN. So there's another way to do that. You have to use the DevTools function of GitHub. Okay. Anyway, what's important for us is this. So first we install the package librarian. So let me install this. Although I have already installed this, it's already here. Then Okay, so it's installing now. Okay, after I have installed it, then I can now make use of the function shelf. Okay, so here librarian, and it's coming from shelf, and then I just have to define the package. You notice that if I'm installing ggplot2 for the first time, I need not install it because the shelf function will already install and already load automatically this particular package. And then this one, okay, uh, this is the author of this package, Desiderata. So when you're loading from GitHub, you can make use of the librarian, the shelf package. Okay, this is very useful because I don't need to go to the dev tools of GitHub. I can just identify the author, okay, and the particular package, Desiderata, to load this. Okay, so let me try this. Librarian. Okay, then it did. Okay, it already installed and loaded these packages. Let me see Desiderata. Desiderata. Yeah, it's already here. It consists of assorted utility functions. Okay, so whether you use this code chunk where you identify the package names and then go to this code and then finally load it. Okay, the actually the better and more efficient method is using the pacman package or the librarian package, which makes it really very easy to load package. The advantage of librarian is that it can accommodate packages that are uh, that are stored in GitHub but not in CRAN. For pacman, it can only load packages that can be found in CRAN. Okay, so thank you so much. I'll post this to our video.